Some residents of Nelson Mandela Bay have been evacuated to places of safety following heavy rains. Several homes have been flooded and some roads have been closed as a safety precaution. The Nelson Mandela Bay municipality says that some flood victims have refused to be relocated, citing fears of losing their belongings when they leave their homes. So in areas like Kwazakhele as well as New Brighton and Missionvale in Gqeberha are just some of the areas that have been most affected. The municipality has meanwhile welcomed the rain and says it hopes that it will bring some relief to the tight grip of drought. The Weather Service has issued a stern warning to motorists to be cautious as roads are flooded. So on that note, we're obviously going to be in conversation with the MMC for safety and security, perhaps to look at what measures have been put in place and what we're also going to do as contingency plans for those who have been affected.
The Nelson Mandela Bay Mayor, Mr. Gqeberha, has been interacting with communities just to assess the amount of damage that has been caused by floods in this region. But to tell us more, I'm joined by the Mayor of the Nelson Mandela Bay Municipality, Mr. Gqeberha. Mr. Gqeberha, just tell us, we haven't had rain in this region. Just your comments on that?
Well, first of all, we have been grappling with an 8-year-long extended drought, so we're very, very thankful for the rain. We've prayed for the rain, but we've seen about 150 millimeters of rain in certain areas in Nelson Mandela Bay over the past 48 hours, and that has led to some localized flooding, and certain communities have been adversely affected due to the amount of water that we've seen. But we're very, very thankful. We have mobilized our disaster management to be able to assist communities where needed, and it's all systems go to go and assist those that have been affected by flooding.
In terms of drought disaster management, have you dispatched your officials to various areas that have been affected?
Yes, absolutely. We're currently in Motherwell. We have been to a number of informal settlements. Kwazakhele has been very badly affected. There is a joint operations centre that has been established to deal with these issues, and our officials are on the ground to try and just bring a little bit of relief to our people.
I know that you have been embarking on various initiatives just to create awareness about water outages, particularly here in the Nelson Mandela Bay. Do you think this rain is enough to fill up dams?
Well, we've heard that there was some good rains in the catchment areas. Unfortunately, it is not going to be enough to break this drought. But as I've said, we are thankful for every drop that we receive, because at the end of the day, it will push out day zero for Nelson Mandela Bay.
How is the mood on the ground? Because I know that you've also had an opportunity to interact with various communities in this region.
Well, I think that people are thankful for the rain, but because it hasn't rained this much in a very long time, we have seen people that have moved into new areas that is close to in low-lying areas. They've never seen this type of flooding that they've experienced now. So people are shocked because they didn't realize that they would experience these type of occurrences if there is a lot of rain.
Well, that was the Nelson Mandela Bay Mayor, Mr. Gqeberha, basically unveiling or telling us about the municipal plans to deal with any emergency that might occur. Well, that was what I have here for now in Port Elizabeth. It's back to you in Johannesburg.